Hello, welcome back to my tutorial for the Megaman on Java. And in the last part, as you see here, I show you the jumping and falling on the ground. And this ground is also on the basis on the physical map here, right? And I also show you how to create a camera view. So when you moving the main character, the camera is will follow your main character. All right. So today I will show you the some basic graphics, especially I will show you the frame, how we can load the frame in the data file. All right, in the origin code I show you in the description. Right. So let's move on to the coding. Right. Now I will show you draw an image on the screen. Right. So let's go to the Megaman here and create a property with the data type is the bufferage image. Bufferage image. All right. And image, and in the constructor you will load the image from. Alright, so before we load it, we will read the image. We need to copy some data from the origin. Alright, so let's go back. Let's go to the file tab here and go to the Rockman. This is the origin code or the origin project. So you go to the data folder and right in the very previous video we copied the physical map, and now we need to copy all the rest. All right, here except the physical map here. Copy this and go to Roman 2 and pass it to the data file. Alright, and now I will choose an image, maybe the enemy one here. Right, so the enemy surprise one here. So now we need to read the image from the data folder. We will use the IO image IO, I'm sorry, and call the rate. Here we put a file with the parameter is the path. We need to put the data and the enemy sprite1.png, and we need to import the file package, and this function will throw an exception, so we need to catch this in a catch block here. So with a catch block here, we don't need this longer. Alright, so now every time we create a Megaman, we also rate an image to this property. And now we go to the bottom of the class file and override the draw function. Right, so let's go insert code and choose the override method and choose the right to the particular object or the draw the particular object here. Right, okay, and call it G the graphics and draw image, and here I will put the image here, and I will draw the image from the get post as, and minus the right. I need to get the camera. This is also the same with the draw particular object here in the previous video. We need to minus a distance from the camera coordinates. Right, camera and get the process. Right, and here we need to catch it to the integer, and for last, so for the third parameter, we need to put the get pause y, and minus the cameras get a pause y, and for last parameter we put no. Alright, and let's run it. Alright, so you can see here alright, so we are now drawing an image on the screen. Because this image is very large, so we can see we can see many image in this bigger image. And now I will produce a concept relative with the frame. Right, so what is a frame? Frame is a smaller image in this large image. Alright, I will change something so you can right, I put this to see more detail from the image. Alright, so you imagine that we have the big image here, and we will read every smaller image for the character here. Alright, and they are frames. Alright, frame is a smaller image in the bigger image. Right, and you can see here we have a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 frame. We have right 18 frame here. Every frame represents for an image of the character animation. Alright, I will explain you more in the very next videos for the frame, for the animation, but in this part I will basically show you how to how to load the frame, so you can understand what we are reading and how the code loading the data in the data file in the origin. Alright, so we are now drawing an image on the screen, and now we need to load the frame. So how we can, alright, let me run this. So how we can guess a single frame on this image, right? For example, I will load the first frame here. Is it the girl? Alright, so how we can do that? Let's go back here and define a new buffer image, and I will put the name in the first frame. Alright, and in this I will assign the value for the first frame, right, called image and right, let me see. Alright, and now I will call the get sub image. Alright, we'll explain you the parameters in this method. The first parameter is in the top left of the. Alright, so I will explain this in a pen tool. Alright, so just call this function, open the pen tool. Alright, so we have here the large image, and we have many image. Alright, many image in this large image, and we need to get a frame. For example, this frame. Alright, this frame is also a smaller image on this bigger image, and I call it the frame. And the first parameter is S and Y, represent for the top left of top left of the frame, and it is also the coordinates on the bigger image here. For example, we have the root coordinates from the 0 and 0, and here maybe the 1 and a 1 here. Alright, and for the next parameter we have the width and the height of the image. Is also the width and the height of the frame. Alright, so easy to understand, right? So now I will open this and just guess the coordinates. Right, maybe here we get the S from the 0, and the Y maybe the 50. Alright, I will guess the number 0 and 50, and maybe the 40, and the height is with 50. Alright, and go to the draw here and replace the image with the first frame. Let's run the game. Okay, we need to remove this hard code. Alright, I think we get the wrong coordinator on the screen. Right. Right, let's go back here and put more, maybe, right, we'll put more the width to the 200 and the 200 here. Alright, so 100, $50 and 50 here, and alright, 0. Alright, and here 50 and 50. Yeah, 100 and 100. I think is the good parameter. Alright, so here we can now draw a single frame on the bigger image. Alright, and in the real game we will have many frames, so that frames will create the animation. Right, we'll make the animation. The animation contains many frames, so these frames will change in some delay time. So alright, so it will produce the animation. Alright, so now we can draw the image, the single frame on the screen. Right, so let's go to my code. Go back to the catch data loader here. And you can see in the very previous video I show you the physical map, and this class catch data loader, this class is a singleton class. So every time the game is run, I will load all the data and save in the object catch data loader. Right, and any object in the game need the access. If you invoke, if you call, it will get the data from the catch data loader. For example, the physical map before. Okay, and right now we need to put a new variable to save all the frame for the game. Alright, so here is the other frame we need to load. Alright, so and you can see here we have the class name, the frame image. So let's go to the frame image here. We have the name and the image. Alright, so every frame have the image and has the name, so I can use this name to get the frame, the image when I want. Okay, this name in the class is not necessary right now, but I will copy this and copy the whole of the class to put here, because if I remove it, maybe I will make some confuse for you. Right, so let's copy it. this code and go to right, go to the fit package and new the class, put the name in frame image, click finish, right, and we will put all the copied class in here. Alright, so you can see the constructor we will put we'll pass the name and the image here, and in the frame image yes, and this is another constructor. This constructor will receive will accept a frame image also, and alright, and this is a copy constructor. Alright, and when you knew the a frame image from another, it will create a copy of that image, that frame image. Alright, right, and draw method here is alright, draw the image, and the width and the height is also the image size here, and this is another constructor. Right, don't care about this constructor, and all the rest is the getter and setter. Alright, so it's very easy, right? So now let's copy the code from the origin and go to our catch data loader and put here. Alright, don't forget to import the frame image class from the package, and let's go back here and copy the frame file right, data, right. Okay, and go to the bottom, okay, copy the load frame here, go back to our class and push it below. Alright, and here go to the load data, copy this method and go to the top, right? So you can see here we have some missing function that we implement in the very next video. I just recommend this function here, and you go to the game, to the Rockman 2. Alright, you can see here we just load the physical map, and right now we would load the data instead, because in this method we will load the frame and also load the physical map and the rest. Alright, so now we have all the data for the frame, and just go back to our class, the Megaman here, and here instead of write the image, from the data, we will now get the image from the catch data loader instead, right? Just call the catch data loader and get instance. And all right, no, not yet. Now we will get the frame, right? We have some problem here. Let's go back to the loader. Alright, so we need to put the getter and setter for this frame image. Right, just put the getter, sorry, the map, and get the frames. Yeah, I need to go back to the catch that data loader. See, maybe I write another function for this business. Load the frame. Sorry, because alright, here we need to copy this function, get frame image, and we need to put here. Right, so this function just access to the hard maps with the name provide here and return a frame image here. It's easy. So let's go back to the Megaman here and call that function, get the frame image. Alright, then we need to go here and go to the Megaman sprite. Alright, so you can see here we have many frames on this image, and now we go to the frame.txt here. You see the data for all the frame in the here, and you can see this file. And now we choose a frame, right? Idle 1, and go back to the class Megaman here and push that name. Alright, and right now just run the program. Alright, this is something here, the first frame. Alright, here I need to put the first frame equal. Right, so for the image we no longer need this, and the first frame now is not a frame image, so here we need to get the image. Alright, so let's run it. Okay, so right now we draw the first frame idle for the Megaman on this, and because we are drawing based on the center, so we need to change something in the draw method here. Now we minus the get width divided by 2 and get height divided by 2, and right now the frame is drawing in the center of the rectangle here. Alright, so let's get some explanation from the class catch data loader for the load frame method. Right, so first we need to see the frame.txt structure. Right, for the first parameter here we have 158 This is the number of life. I'm sorry, the number of the frame um, in the game, right? Uh, every block here is the frame. You can see uh, can you believe I I just guess I just get the coordinator of every single frame. Oh my god, that is the uh, that sorry, that was a lot of work that I did. Can't believe it. All right, so let's go back here. Um, and every block here is the frame, and the first slide here is the name of the frame, and the second is the path of the image. The image here is the bigger image, all right? And in this bigger image, we will get the frame by the function get sub image, and here is the s and the y and width and height of that frame on the image, on the large image, right? And here is also. So the job here is write every frame on this and put the value to the frame image, and then we read that image and draw on the screen. Very easy, huh? Alright. And now we go back to the function catch data loader. Alright, the first we create a new instance of the image of the frame image here, and we use the file reader to read the frame file, and then we need the buffer reader. This class provides some method so that we can use to read every line in the file. Right, this file based on lines, so I use this, right? And all right, let's go. So here I read the line. This this is just ignores some empty lines until we reach the first line in the file. The first line in the file is the number of the frames, and we just read this line, and then we get that number, and then we will loop that number, right? We use a loop with number of the frame, and here we create the new instance for the frame image and use a while here is also the same on this to ignore empty lines, right? You can see here we have many empty line here like this and this, so we need to ignore it to reach the line that have the data we need to read. So when we reach the data, we just the first frame, the first line is the name. So when it not an empty, I will set the name is the first line, and then I ignore again. This ignore is for the safer reading, right? And then I put I use the line split to separate the so we have here I have two elements. The first is the name of the property, and then is the value. So I need to separate this line to two elements and put in an array, and then I use and then I use the second parameter. Second parameter is the path to raise the file image, right? And for the rest is also here, right? And why I put the refresh image here, because sometime in the file this path will be changed, and if it change in this condition, I will set this to true. So here I can read another image, right? If not, I will use the same image from the previous loading. So that's why I can optimize the performance for the loading. All right. And the last, I will put the frame with the frame name and the frame to the hash map. All right. So, and the last, I will close the buffer stream. Right. So easy to understand, right? Okay. So that's it. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up and click the subscribe button. And if you don't like, you can click the dislike button. I will appreciate it. And if you have any question, please leave a comment on the comment section. I will answer you anything you want. Alright, and that's it. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.